And then what I'm going to do is just give this a try now. It has cooled down as well, so... Oh, that corner bit. It's quite chewy, as you can hear, probably. And it's really minty. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make my delicious baked tropical fruit and mint protein porridge. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make my really delicious baked tropical fruit and mint protein porridge. So this recipe is really easy to make, and I have made quite a few of these baked protein porridges, but I have to say this one is my favourite, I think. This is really tasty, but it's also really refreshing. It uses mint in it, so I'm using fresh mint today, but you could use dried if you wanted to. Fresh mint does make it taste very refreshing, and mint is a great herb for the liver, so it's really great to drink in the morning. So the first thing I did was I weighed out all of my ingredients, and I'm going to pop these into the blender. So in this bowl here I have 90 grams of porridge oats. Then I have about 30 grams of pecans. I have about 10 grams of hemp seed, 10 grams of pumpkin seed, 10 grams of chia seed, and 10 grams of flaxseed. Now this recipe serves two, so that's the amount that you need if you're serving this for two. So if you want it for one, you'll have to halve all the ingredients, obviously. And then the next thing I've got in this bowl here is my protein powder. I'm using almond protein powder, which I buy online from a company called Whole Foods. This isn't an advert for them, but I found this one of the cheapest ways to get protein powder. Protein powders can tend to be quite expensive, but for a kilo bag of protein powder, I think it's about £7 on Whole Foods, and it's organic as well, so I think that's a really good price. And then I also have some fresh mint from the garden, so I picked a handful of mint from the garden today, but you can use dried if you want to. I don't think it will taste as minty without the fresh mint though. So what I've done is I've just halved the mint, so I'm going to put some of that on the top of the protein porridge when it's finished. So I've chopped up some of the mint there. So I've chopped up about half of the mint, and I've left it there so I can sprinkle that over the top, and I'm going to put half into the mixture. And then I have 2 whole bananas that I've just broken up as well. And all of the ingredients in this recipe, I'm pleased to say, are freezable as well. So you could make this dish and freeze it if you wanted to. And then in this bowl here I have about a handful of mangoes and a handful of pineapple as well. And again I'm going to put about half of each into the blender, like so. I'm just going to put some pineapple in as well. And then I've got about half left to sprinkle over the top. So these two items, when I've blended these together, I will put these in the top of the porridge. So you've got a few chunky bits and a few refreshing bits to bite into in the porridge. And I think that's probably what makes it so delicious. And then I'm going to add about 200 ml of coconut water to the mixture as well. And then, if I turn this on at the wall, which I don't think I have, I'm going to blend these ingredients together. No, I have blended those ingredients until they are smooth-ish, like so. There you go. And then, while they were blending, I greased a loaf tin, so I'm using a loaf tin today. So what I did was I got a little bit of oil and I poured it on the base, and then I spread it around as evenly as I could with my plastic brush. And then I got a piece of greaseproof paper, which I just scrunched between my hands, and by scrunching it helps the base of the porridge to cook a bit better. And then I spread it out in the loaf tin as evenly as I could, and then I just brushed any excess oil that I had on the plastic brush over the base of the greaseproof paper and around the sides as well. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to pour this mixture into the loaf tin, like so, and I'm going to pop this into the oven after I've done this. As I said, all the ingredients in this dish are freezable, so if you did want to freeze this recipe, then you could. And if you have enjoyed this video today and you'd like to see more, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you did really enjoy this video, then please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. And also, if you have any questions or any comments, then please leave those in the comments section below. Everything like that really helps me out and I would really appreciate it. So yes, I have cleaned this out. I'm just going to clean this as well. Just quickly, just clean the blade. Waste not, want not, as my grandmother used to say. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and spread this out as evenly as possible across the base, like so. And then I'm going to add in the chunky bits of pineapple and mango that I left to spread across the top of the porridge as well. And then, after I've spread everything evenly across the top, like so, I'm going to pop this into the fridge overnight, and then in the morning I will cook it off and I will have hopefully a delicious breakfast. In fact, I'm sure I'm going to have a delicious breakfast. The reason I like to pop it into the fridge is porridge doesn't really digest in our systems too well, especially mine, I have to say. But I find if I soak it overnight, it tends to help with the digestive enzymes. So I always like to stick it in the fridge after I've made it. And then once I've done that, I will pop it in the oven tomorrow, as I said, and I will cook it off and then I'll try it and let you know how it tastes. The porridge has been in the fridge overnight and I have just preheated my oven to 200 degrees. So I'm going to pop this in and I'm going to cook this for about 25 to 30 minutes or until it goes a lovely golden brown colour on top. As you can see, the baked porridge has gone a lovely golden brown colour, so I'm just going to put the skewer in and it's coming out clean-ish, so that's perfect. That's the porridge done, so I'm going to take this out the oven, leave it to cool, and then I'll try some and let you know how it tastes. But it smells like tutti frutti and mint in here right now. As promised, I'm going to try a little bit of this now. I did drizzle a little bit of honey over the top as well. I find it just makes it slightly sweeter. You can use honey or maple syrup if you want to. And then what I'm going to do is just give this a try now. It has cooled down as well, so... Oh, that corner bit. It's quite chewy, as you can hear, probably. And it's really minty. And it's really fruity as well. Oh, that's delicious. So yes, I'm really looking forward to having this for my breakfast this morning. That's how you make my delicious baked protein porridge, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be having this for my breakfast this morning and it smells and tastes so good, I can't wait. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.